Nice.
Now recording.
God.
Great.
My favorite ASMR.
Now, I need one thing from one of... Actually, never mind, I will do it. I needed a copy of Self-Esteem Fund.
Yo.
Because that's the soundtrack for this.
I thought you always had that.
Nice.
Yeah, you have
I
that
put it on. I think I forget if I told you guys, but I put it on the Spotify playlist.
Really? Nice.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Can y'all hear me all right? 'Cause, like, I
Oh,
know
my favorite.
You're
Mhm.
y'all hear me
a little
good?
quiet, but yeah.
Let me crank rhythm a little bit so I can hear this good. This good self.
That it looks like there's so many people in the call between the bots and the weird new invite spreads button.
I gotta get back into the zone. I haven't GM'd in a while. Okay. Where last Ass Gang left off. You and your party have recently discovered the existence of Sebastian. Good old Sebi. You talked to Sebi a little bit and discovered that Sebi was in fact the reanimated figure of Katie Green, who no longer remembers who they were. Along with this, you find that Seb has a direct connection to exposure, being able to determine when and where members of the exposure hive mind, who is blinging, who is getting the Discord notifications out the ass.
It's not me. I always have it muted.
Yeah, it shouldn't be me.
I don't think it's me, but it might be.
Someone turn off your Discord notifications. It's throwing off my groove.
Wait, it might be.
I'm on my phone. I don't even get the sound.
Yeah, same.
It might be me because I have my. Oh wait. Oh, that fixes it so much. Okay.
Please turn off.
Okay.
You got it? You got it?
Hell yeah.
Well, this should work. Can y'all still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Anyways, you discovered that you and your party discovered that Sebastian has an immediate and an intimate tie to the exposure hive mind, being able to retain lucidity while being able to detect what will happen within the collective sentience. Along with this, Rowan and Lillian made up after the whole thing. Kaylock and I think it was Lillian had a talk together.
Yeah.
And Nim and Sebi had a very interesting conversation. Nim is still distrusting of Sebastian, as Sebastian asks the group to walk directly into what Squib has described as a trap. The team has, however, come to a decision that they should enter said trap. We now cut to our team walking towards the surgery floor. Sebastian is shakily leading the way, however nervous, glancing behind them, glancing up towards the intercoms, glancing down at their wrists. What do you do?
How far away are we from, the entrance to the trap?
You're about maybe 1 or 2 hallways away.
Okay.
Okay. I'm thinking. I mean, yeah, I remember last session I wanted to, send in an eye to, know what we were dealing with, and Seb freaked the fuck out. So, I'm not gonna bother to suggest that again, but, I don't know what other precautions we can take.
Yeah.
Do they still have, the IV on their arm?
Yes, the IV is still connected to their arm.
Okay.
The IV of exposure, the glowy stuff. Glow stick juice.
I'm trying to remove it also made Seb freak the fuck out.
Seb freaks the fuck out.
Pretty much.
We get
That's
it.
it,
They
that's
have
the bare
anxiety.
Look what you did. You gave this inanimate corpse anxiety. This perfectly good inanimate corpse. You gave it anxiety.
Okay, well, I suppose, unless anyone wants to do something else, we just keep walking forward.
Yeah, everyone's just kind of vibing, I think.
I don't think we really have another good choice.
Is there any other way other than walking into a trap?
Well, this is up for you guys to talk about. I'm just the DM. I just said there's a trap, and Seb wants to go into the trap.
Okay, looking at the map, is there any other way to get around? Because I think it's like we got to go through the surgery floor to get to a room or something.
Yeah, to get to a supplies closet.
Can we,
Okay.
okay.
Looking at the map, is there any way
But the script
around
circle.
it? Any other paths we could take?
I mean, you could try an air vent, but
Right.
Is it possible for us to pull like an end of Portal 1 and just like avoid the trap?
How?
You mean
We
like
don't
jump
have a
out of
portal
the
gun.
cake is a lie?
Kind of like that because we don't know what the trap is, do we?
No,
I'm
we
assuming
don't.
it's people waiting there for us.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's like
Yeah, but- okay,
exposed
actually-
people
well,
there.
Wait,
if you guys are anticipating a fight, why don't you like prepare spells and shit? That's a thing you can do.
yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Bard
Period.
spellcasting is like kind of on the dot, right?
Any spell casting you can prepare.
Okay.
You can say, I prepare this spell, and when this thing that I say happens, the spell goes off. And I'm like, okay, that is fair. And then what happens goes.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing you could do. That's dope. Hold on.
Maya, I have a question. Could I prepare disguise self?
Absolutely.
Okay. Nice.
What does that do?
Okay.
You make yourself, including your clothing, armor, weapons, and other belongings on your person, look different until the spell ends, or you use your action to dismiss it, and
Are
it
you gonna
lasts 1 hour.
What are you going to disguise yourself as?
A nurse.
Ah,
Hmm.
clever.
So,
Oh, I have a question. Can you guys each tell me like your armor class?
Okay. I have.
I think I have light. Yeah, armor.
I'm
Oh no,
16.
that's proficiencies. I'm 16. Never mind. I can't read.
I'm 15.
Okay, 16, 15, and
We're all
who's
16.
the
I
other
think.
person.
Shane said
Okay, yeah.
15.
It's just I want to cast mage armor right now on someone. I don't know who's like struggling most in that area. That's why I wanted to check.
Shine has
What's
the lowest by
Kalok's AC?
1.
Because it's you touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor, and a protective magical force surrounds it until the spell ends. The target's base AC becomes 13 plus its dexterity modifier.
What's Kalok's AC?
15 as well.
Okay, so it'd be best to
Okay, so-
cast it on Jarissa or Kalok because they're both 15.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel
And
like
Lily
Um,
and Connor
can I
16.
prepare polymorph?
Sure, you can prepare polymorph.
Okay, cool. I assume you know that one. I don't have to say it, or
Now I know what polymorph does.
okay, cool.
Wink, wink, nudge, wink, nudge, 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 wink, wink, nudge, nudge, wink, nudge.
Shine, what's Jarissa's dexterity modifier?
Dexterity, plus 7 apparently.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast mage armor on you because Kalok has 0 dexterity modifiers, so that would be useless.
I don't
So
know, guys. I don't know what happened
basic.
when I transferred everything into D&D Beyond, but I have plus 7 dexterity, plus 10 stealth, and plus 9 athletics.
That checks out.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're like level 7 or something. But yeah, I cast mage armor on Jarissa, so that means that now the armor class is 13 plus the dexterity modifier, so that's 13 plus 7, 20.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is that dex mod?
I'm gonna
What is-
click
what is-
cast.
What's your dex number?
Plus 7.
No, like immediately next to your.
It
Huh.
is 18 with like proficiency and proficiency, I think.
Damn, I
And
think that does include proficiency.
Aw.
Okay, yeah, I will allow it.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's a dexterity modifier,
Oh, wait,
not the base
no.
value.
Guys, that's in saving throws. I can't see. No, it's plus 4. Sorry.
Okay, there you go.
Plus
Yeah, I'm
four.
like that's a
Yeah.
lot.
That makes more sense, yeah.
13 plus 4, that's like 17.
I'm sorry, Mike. I'm gonna fucking shit myself.
That's so fucking funny.
Oh god, because both me and Mike know what's coming.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
I don't know what's coming, but I'm also popcorn. Do you want me
Exotic
to,
butter.
Mayo? Do you want me to roll for disguise self?
No, don't do that yet, because
Okay.
you have to like you don't have to cast it now. Like the point of preparing a spell is that you prepare it,
Right.
and you don't roll for disguise self.
Okay, just because it said like DC 12 on the bottom, so it's just like
That's for people to like see if you are disguised. I think I don't know.
oh, okay, that makes sense. Big
Okay.
dummy.
So
Okay, I'm all ready. I protected Jerissa, and that's like
Okay.
what I can do that's useful
game
right
plan,
now.
fellas?
One more question. Is this hospital known for like having plants around?
Plants?
Just
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
potted
okay, make an investigation check.
okay, hold on. That is. Let me do this. It's been a while. 20, not nat, but I got 17 plus 3, which is 20.
All right, yeah, sure. There's a couple house plants around, and luck, some of them aren't dead.
Okay, cool. Can I prepare grow plants?
Absolutely.
Plant growth? Okay, cool.
Plant growth. I will absolutely let you prepare plant growth.
Thank you.
Okay, oh, who died?
Mari died.
Maria.
Wait, Mayo, wouldn't it not make sense for like me to just suddenly use disguise self? Because wouldn't that be like kind of like weird? Because like just randomly turns into another person.
I mean, you could use it. It makes sense in context, but it's up to you.
I'll just use it now for continuity.
Okay.
Sure. For
Sorry,
continuity,
I'm back. It's
you
lagging
cast
really fast for me.
Disguise spell to look like a nurse.
a
Would
nurse.
Seb, wait, question. Would Seb notice this with passive perception?
Notice what?
If like Lillian just changes into another person?
No, Seb, okay, you all definitely notice Lillian turn into another person.
Like just
Okay, I'm assuming
it's
that,
like when you pick
I
up
don't know
a
what's in
me.
it.
It's like when you drop a me into like once you're finished with a me and they like drop into like the me plaza.
That's it. Like Seb kind of like pauses and like glances at you for a second, like looks you up and down. Is like, okay.
How does everyone else react? 'Cause I'm sure she like mentions that what she's doing. She's like, guys, I'm just gonna like cast disguise self, so like I can probably try and sneak past everyone.
Jerissa gives her a look of like, she doesn't want to say it because, you know, Seb refuses to take the thing up, but she gives her a look of like, why?
Mari, are you like good?
My connection's kind of fucky. Like it starts lagging randomly.
Okay,
Just
well,
like, you know that just like the why look? Just like, what is the purpose of this?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay.
okay.
Well, I assume that we kept like walking forward, right?
All right.
Yeah.
You know it's bad when I had to hit that pause.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
So, who goes first? There is a large double doors leading to the surgery ward. It says right on the top, it says surgery floor. And it seems like quite a grand, big room. And there's a large set of closed white double doors that lead into it. What do you do?
Well, Lillian will go in first because she has the disguise on and all.
All right, Lillian, you push open the doors, and they swing open with a loud creak that echoes around the room. The room has surgery tables and medical equipment, but they are all pushed off to the edges of the circular, sort of dome-shaped room. There is a light from the top of the room, but it is currently turned off, and instead the emergency lights are on. So it's rather dim in here, but you can still see. And the most notable part about this room is that it is empty. There is no one inside of this room.
Can I roll investigation?
You can roll investigation.
Okay, hold on, let me just
What are you investigating exactly?
like to see if there's like anyone like hiding.
All right.
Okay, let me. I got a 3.
You don't see anybody. You like check behind the door.
Kaylock does it mainly, rather than check if there's people, he rolls investigation to see if there's like any set or rigged spells or something in the room.
Okay, that'll be Arcana.
Arcana, alright.
Actually, that would be a spell called Detect Magic. Do you have Detect Magic? No, it would be
shit. I think
specifically Detect Trap.
Let me check.
You have Detect Trap.
I have a few. No, I do not have it.
Okay.
Well, in that case, can I roll to check if there's people hiding? Since
You
Lillian did
can
not
roll
see
to
shit.
check, and I'll give you like a feeling about it.
All right.
Like,
well, I got
oh,
geez, 19 plus 3, so 22.
Oh, geez.
Oh, that's on period.
So Nurse Lillian walks in. I'm like, the thing with Disguise Self is that it doesn't change your height, I don't think. So Nurse Lillian walks in, probably like fumbling on her heels or whatever.
Yeah.
And like Kayla kind of like pushes past her a little bit and like looks around, and like there's like a little bit of like, I want to say like a slight green fire aura around Kaylock as he like scans a little bit for magic energy and scans for
Oh.
like that green flame blade aesthetic. But Kaylock, you look around and you find absolutely nobody is hiding. No one is hiding. There's no trapped or prepared spells. It is an empty room.
How far are we from like the other end of the room?
You're not too far. The room itself is a couple, like, I'd say, I'm trying to think of an adequate, a school gym. That, but half and a circle.
Yes, my school definitely had a gym of a size that I can compare that to. Okay.
Has Seb entered the room yet?
Seb
Yeah,
has entered
Rowan's
the room.
keeping.
So
Rowan's keeping an eye
everybody's
on
sticking
it.
together, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Can
So
I have
yeah, what's
Jerissa
up?
like talk to Seb?
Yeah, sure.
So why did you take us here? Like, it's an empty room. Why are we here?
Seb is like a little zoned out. This is where the cure is, right?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, it's in an adjacent room.
Wait. Seb kind of like stares at the floor for a second, like as they like slip in through the doors, and the doors like click shut behind them, and they like Nim is here also. Nim's here, like, oh fuck this, we went into an empty room, but Seb is staring at the floor after they mumble that isn't the cure here. Isn't the cure supposed to be here? Isn't that what you guys are looking for? But then Seb pauses, and Seb stares at the floor. And Seb mumbles, "How do I know that? You didn't tell me that. How do I know that?"
Shit.
How do, and then the intercom crackles on.
Oh,
And it's everyone's good friend, Sutton.
Oh boy.
And Sutton speaks. Thank you, Sebastian. You did a very good job. Sebastian looks incredibly confused and somewhat terrified. Like, what? What job? What do you mean, what job? I didn't, what? And suddenly the intercom sort of, the speaker itself gleams a little bit in the light. It gleams a little blue. And through this blue gleam, you see the same shine reach Seb's eyes. And Seb, like, their face is like going a little glossy. Their eyes are going a little glossy. And their face is going a little bit limp, but they're trying to fight against it. But you see their hand is reaching up. Both their hands are reaching outwards. And one hand is reaching towards the IV on their wrist. And Seb is struggling against it, but alas, Seb is not strong enough. Seb's eyes go a little more glossy, a little more glassy, a little less lively, as Sutton pulls the IV out of Seb's wrist. And then something very interesting happens to our dear friend Sebastian. As soon as the IV leaves their wrist, Sebastian is standing perfectly straight. Sebastian's eyes are fully blue, and there is a thick stream of never-ending exposure dripping out of the hole that used to be where the IV was plugged in. Exposures dripping out of their tear ducts, out of their nose, as if it was a nosebleed. And they are smiling a split, sickening grin. And with slight cacophonous melody, both the intercom and Sebastian speak. You're looking for the cure? Well. Come and get it.
Lily, okay. Lillian like
Welcome
tries to like
Poker Palace.
Lillian like kind of tries to like keep some sort of like face because of course she's like pretending to be like a nurse, so she's acting like, oh, this is fine, this is normal, but also she's like panicking, so she kind of just has like that like panicked like, you know, like that face where it's like nothing is fine, but like you're smiling. She's
All
just
right.
like not.
Let's roll initiative.
Woo!
I got a 1. So Kayla's going last.
Everybody type out your initiative, please.
D20 plus initiative. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Sutton Bastion got a 15.
Hey, tied.
Okay, Church, can you roll me a d4?
Yeah. I got a 3.
Okay, Sutton Bastion goes first.
Cool.
I'm just gonna put 16 for that so we keep the order.
Mhm.
Oh, I should roll for Nim too, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Okay, Nim got a 7. So
Yeah, we all got bad.
the order is Sutton, then Rowan, then Jarissa. All my brain cells went into that super cool monologue, okay?
That was a good monologue.
That was
It was.
kind of
The
hot.
laugh.
That laugh
I
was
was
amazing,
like-
dude.
I was like, oh.
I'm like trying to summon an evil laugh,
then
but it's
I-
just coming out crackhead. I'm like, this is fine.
That worked.
Yeah, it worked.
Hey, that worked. It worked. No, I don't plan my monologues. Why would I plan my monologues? I don't do that.
I have to, so I don't start laughing because my
See-
players are crazy.
See, Shine, I put all my points that might have gone to my sexuality into evil, okay?
Just like the squib.
Just
Your
like
sexuality is evil.
is evil. All right. So I've got a fun, nifty creature that I've selected from the book, from the monster manual here to use as good old poor Sebby's data table here. All right. So Sebastian, completely overtaken by the exposure, is going to. All right. You see Sebastian, mind-controlled and completely overpowered. The exposure from their arm starts
like pouring out at like a concerning rate, and like their arm kind of like goes limp as it like pulls around their feet, and like they grip their fist and they push it upwards, and it rushes across their body, and immediately Seb has changed form into Kalok.
Oh god.
Mother.
Kalok, can you give me your character sheet?
Oh my god.
Oh, is it a mimic?
Oh.
Seb's stats are Gray Slab.
We can't hear you.
We can't hear you.
Seb is magical. Seb does have magic. Oh, hi, you're back.
Welcome
Your
back.
character sheet handed over.
You just got any characters on your sheet?
Mari, if you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Yo, I'm just vibing.
We all vibing. Honestly, this
We're
is
just
vibe.
vibing.
This music fucking hits.
It's kind of like goes hard.
I know, I love this mix so much.
I was low-key almost falling asleep there, but this music is pumping me up. This is good.
I know, it's just a good fucking mix. Polymorph would affect Seb.
Sorry that I'm like, I don't know what the fuck is up with my internet. It comes and goes really bad.
Okay, so give me your character sheet. Seb is stealing your likeness.
Identity theft is a crime.
Give it to
I'm like
me.
Pinky's brew.
Hand it over!
I'm coloring in Nurse Lillian, and I'm trying to not make her look like Mikan Sumiki.
Hand it over! If you don't hand it over, I'm gonna pick somebody else to mimic!
Alright, bitches, who is it?
Holy shit!
I think
Mario.
it's Mari's connection.
I know, but like, bitch! Alright, fine. Mari, what the...
I'm in and out-ish. I'm telling you, my internet comes and goes really bad.
Give me your character sheet so I can copy your body!
Okay! I don't know how to do that. Do I just take a picture of my fucking... Give me a sec, I'll pull out my camera.
I need to use Kalok's stats.
Mayo, quick
Okay,
question since we're waiting. What color are the nurses' uniforms?
Regular nurse uniform?
Okay.
It's just like, I just sit for a little bit and really asking for my character sheet. I just came back and yelling for someone's character sheet. And I didn't know it was me because I
I'm like, your character sheet! Hand it over!
And everyone's like,
I thought you meant like Lillian or something. I don't know. Okay, it's sending, but
government send vibe check by
my
Mari.
internet is so bad.
Kalok is gonna fucking vibe check all of you.
It's supposed to be sending.
Important question. Does this room have like just plants in it?
What?
Does the
I'm
room
gonna
have...
say yes, there are plants in this room because you did that good check.
Cool.
Oh fuck. Okay, I'm gonna pick someone else.
Okay.
Okay.
I volunteer.
I'm gonna copy Rowan.
Cool.
And that's on period.
Here is. Let me.
I'm copying Rowan. I fucking had it. Never mind.
Never mind.
I got it. This is fine. This is good. I'll take it. Kalok time.
Okay, Kalok time.
This is good. I'll take it. K-Lock time. It's K-Lock time, baby. Alright. So, Seb the Slod, which is the creature that I'm copying for this, Seb is going to just fucking target the shit out of Lillian. Lillian can make a performance check.
Sure.
Performance?
Yeah, because I'm pretending to be a nurse.
Oh.
Did Seb not notice you turn into a nurse?
Seb
17.
noticed. Holy shit. So, Seb noticed, Sutton didn't.
Oh.
And Sutton, possessing Seb, like, snaps Seb's neck to look at Lillian, but then, like twitches, like, their face. It's not good. It's like a face twitch that shouldn't happen on a human face. It's nasty to look at. But they divert their attention, and you're not a target currently. Instead, they're gonna beat the shit out of Rowan!
Woo!
Oh shit!
Oh boy.
Rowan!
Hello.
Hi, Rowan.
Hi.
So, Seb runs towards you in the form of K-Lock, and it leaps in the air a little higher, like it leaps in the air a little bit, and it charges Fireball between its hands. And, it's going to swing a Fireball, like, right next to you. So I have to search what Fireball does. Fireball 5e. What does that do again? Alright, who's standing next to you?
I don't know.
Probably Lillian.
Okay,
Lillian.
Lillian.
Group.
Yeah, can you all make a dex save?
Sure.
Saving throw.
14.
Okay, 9, 16.
17.
Alright, I'm gonna say those pass. Because I didn't realize how strong Fireball was.
Yeah, Fireball is crazy.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have to search up a dice roller. Because this is a lot of damage. Alright, so, Seb charges this Fireball in the form of K-Lock, and the Fireball, it starts off green like K-Lock's fire, but as soon as it touches a little bit of the exposure on Seblock's arm, it turns bright blue.
Oh, that's
Nice.
That's
And Seblock skips it across the ground at
Nah.
Rowan.
What? Not right now. I'm doing homework. Yeah. Yeah, well, I got 2 packets and I lost one of them.
Everyone take 11 damage. Okay.
Then go to bed.
Damn, I only have 45? Everyone take 11 damage.
Yeah.
I did. Welcome to
And we can do it tomorrow. You can help me with spelling stuff tomorrow. Then go do your homework.
Damn, bitch. Y'all got
Then sleep. Then sleep. Not the second, no. Evan. Not at the second, no. At some point, yeah. I'm very bad at getting to reading things. I thought you were going to bed.
Okay.
Is Hulu upstairs too? Can you
It's Rowan's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking hit him
Fuck.
with my
How are you gonna hit him?
crowbar.
But did you do your homework?
Did you do your homework though? I imagine like Seblock lands and clearly, very clearly, it's not K-Lock. Like this bitch is still leaking exposure like there's no goddamn tomorrow.
Mhm.
So I imagine you just look at this motherfucker and aim for his nose.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But Seblock just whispers, "Did you do your homework?"
Seblock just quietly, did you do your homework?
That's canon now.
Oh my god.
Okay. Gonna roll. 17 plus 6 is
That hits!
cool.
Kill him.
Yeah.
Fucking career.
Oh, I need more dice. Whoops. Okay. 6 plus 5, 11 plus 3. That's 11 plus 3, 14 points of damage. And then with my second attack, because I get 2 attacks per
That's
action,
right.
I'm gonna hit him again. 19 plus 6.
That
I'm
hits.
assuming hits. Ooh, not as
Wait,
good.
what do you crit on?
Oh, 19s and 20s, so that's a
Yeah,
crit.
That's a crit.
Okay. So,
So you
do
get
I
to
roll
double
double
your
the
damage.
dice or just
You,
double
you roll the
damage?
dice and double the damage.
Okay.
And
3.
do you have any like extra hit abilities? Because this would be a good time to use them.
No.
That's okay.
I'm pretty basic. Anyways,
I'm not a bitch.
3, 1, so 4, 8 plus 3, 11.
Is that times 2?
Well, do I times 2 it before I? Because for damage it's 2d6 plus 3.
Right? And then when you get your damage result from rolling those dice, you multiply it by 2 when you crit.
Yeah, multiply it by 2, and then I add the 3 on.
No,
top of that.
you keep it, and then you multiply the whole thing by 2.
Oh, okay. So then that would be 14 points.
I will. Yeah, 14's good. All right,
And that
so
is the end of my turn.
You like. He like stops in front of you, and you look up at Seblock and just fucking wail on this idiot. Next in the order is Nim, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Nim?
I
No,
think. I don't know.
No, it's Jarissa.
I don't think that can happen right now.
Let's wait half a second for Jarissa to show up. Or I could take Nim's. Or I could take Nim's turn.
Maybe
Let's
just go
take
Nim
Nim's
and then
turn.
Shine can go.
I'm
when
gonna
she gets
take
back.
To get that part.
Hang on, I have to open up Nim's character sheet. This is going good. Or
Did you do your homework?
I know I didn't. No, I didn't. Character list. Hang on, I have to just give me a second. I have to pop this thing open. Yeah, let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Character list.
Let me in. Let me in.
Let me in. That's right. I use.
Seblock saying, "Did you do your homework right now?"
Are you doing your homework?
Yes.
Okay, do I really sound like that?
All right. So Hacha. What else this motherfucker got? So she sees Seblock transform, and she's like, "You motherfuckers! I knew it! And none of you listened to me. No!" She's like charging a spell. She's like, "No! None of you listen to me! No! No! And now look what happens. Fuck! No! No! And she like points her finger and sings like a single note because she's a bard. She has to like sing in order to like play music in order to use the powers, but you can just like sing. She points and sings a single note at Seblock's feet and casts Thunder Wave. I'm rolling to hit. I'm rolling to hit. That was a horrible way to roll. That hits really good. I think that crit. I think that fucking crit. 19.
So, I don't remember what Thunderwave does, but since I'm next to Seblock, does that mean that I'm going to get affected by this too? I know
Unfortunately,
there's somewhere it's like
yes.
area effects.
Can you make a
Cool.
Constitution save?
Sure. 9 plus 6. 15.
I also have to make a Constitution save. I failed. What did you get?
16. Or, no, 15.
I think that should do. Alright, so I need to roll 2d8 damage. I need 2d8. And I need to roll it. 9. So, Rowan, take 5 damage. Actually, no, take 4 damage.
Okay.
The rolling DPs, you always roll round down. And, Seblock takes fucking, what is 19? 9. What is 9 plus 9?
18.
Thank
18.
you! Takes 18 damage. It's 7. It's lower now. Yeah, I almost said how much HP that motherfucker had.
No, it's fine. You can tell us.
You can leak the info.
You can trust
None of us
us.
can
It's
do
fine.
math. We're all gay, so it doesn't matter.
Look. Is Shine back?
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Can I just go?
Upstairs, gonna piss.
Can you not piss right now?
20 seconds.
20 seconds.
Speed piss.
18, 17, 16, 15,
15.
13,
14.
14,
13.
12.
Piss.
Oh wait, I can't count. 10. 9,
I've
Eight,
unmuted for just a
7,
second to say that I do have a can of green beans, and I am going to enjoy it
3,
while I listen.
2,
Have fun
1.
with that.
Bitch better be back!
Sun pops in. I have a can of green beans, and I'm going to enjoy it very much while watching this.
Enjoy your green beans.
Sutton in Sutton's office, like, I have a can of green beans.
Like you can vaguely hear it through Seb's head. It's like a muffled, like, phone audio.
I have a can of green beans,
That feels like it should be a TikTok.
and I'm going to enjoy them thoroughly.
Papyrus sound an ass.
I'm sitting next to Sutton, like, can I have some beans, please?
Can I have beans?
Can I have beans, please? Please.
Can we all enjoy beans?
Mari, can't you switch to, like, data or something? Holy shit. I'm just vibing.
I'm just vibing.
This is some good music, dude.
I know, I listen to this shit all the time. It's good. Whoa!
Whoa.
Fuck!
Who sneezed and
Fuck!
died at the same time?
What was that? Oh, God.
Oh, it was.
Having a seizure. Do we need to call the cops?
Having a crisis. I don't think my mic is working. 20 what? Seconds or minutes?
We
'Cause
said
it's-
that this session had to be quick, huh?
Yeah, because we have cool things to do. We have very, very cool things
Hour?
to do. And honestly, at this point, this is kind of, you're doing pretty good so far.
Really?
Yeah, how to schedule.
You're on schedule.
I'm assuring you timed the mishap. I'm just burning plastic while we wait.
Don't do that. With how you're dealing with good old Sebby here, this might not take as long as I thought it might.
Nice.
Hey, that's good.
Oh my god, guys, I'm just an idiot.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
you-
Roll.
Hello.
What are you
It's
doing?
your turn. Hit the bitch.
Hurry the fuck up.
Okay,
That was mean. I'm impatient.
would using polymorph on Seb be a bad idea?
Depends. Polymorph is a spell that requires a wisdom save, and I can tell you, Seb is pretty smart.
You said wisdom,
Actually,
not
wait,
intelligence.
Wait, did you say wisdom save? Is it a wisdom save or an intelligence save? Because I just checked the stats, and he's not that smart. No.
Let me
Seb has no break.
check. I'm signing into D&D Beyond because this is not my laptop.
So you could try it.
Who's like
What?
scratching their right?
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know where that's coming from.
Yeah, what is that?
it's probably me. Sorry,
That
So
is
you have to
not
mark.
me for once.
it was my hair.
Oh,
Mm.
I feel that. Honestly, high key.
Okay.
Okay,
Short hair
signing in.
gang.
Signing in.
Yeah, we're gonna say like, imagine having hair. Yeah, really.
Okay, but if I cut my
Hi,
hair,
you.
I can't hide my earbuds. And
Okay.
for the record,
I
the
just-
thing about the me doing homework thing was not lying.
But did you do your
Did you do your homework?
Did you do your homework though? That's the important part.
I'm doing it right
We're
now.
gonna never let you live that down.
Hit Sebastian.
Please?
Please.
What?
For the love of
Will
God.
load. Okay, cool. Is Vicious Mockery gonna do? Okay, polymorph. It is a wisdom saving throw.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a whiz save. Oh god. Can you tell me what polymorph does while I figure out?
The spell transforms a creature that you can see within range into a new form. Any unwilling creatures must make a wisdom saving throw. The spell has no effect on a shape changer or a creature with 0 hit points.
Oh shit, Seb is totally a shape changer.
You said they weren't!
I misread. Because I fucked up, I'll let you cast a different spell.
Okay, cool. Let's use hold person.
Alright, that's a good one. What's hold person do again?
Choose a humanoid that you can see within range. This target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration.
I'm gonna use the same whiz save which I got. It was 2! So, Seblock, you cast the spell, and Seblock freezes up, and the hard sort of shell-like skin that the exposure made in order to disguise Seb peels off, and it's like nasty. It's like a fucking cocoon up in that shit, but it peels off in like flakes, and it hits the ground and dissolves. And Seb is, Seb again, but just slightly gooier.
I'm not gonna lie, that's like creepy. High key kind of creepy.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something else. I'm like, don't say it. Like, if you're gonna say the other thing, don't say it.
What are you gonna do?
Seb is now held.
Hold burp gently like hamburger.
What do you mean by the visible details that will be relevant in the distant future?
I think they mean like goopy goo.
Ah, okay. I know what to message. I can
Vibrates.
also tell you guys, at the end of the session, I will tell you the title for the third act because I figured it out.
Yay!
Ooh, vibrate. Me trying not to like
Spicy.
get too feral.
Give me a second. Someone is running up my stairs.
Also,
Take your
Mayo,
time.
I might have some galaxy brain things DM you because I have some ideas.
I still need to make the 2
I'm already
right.
I'm gonna kill
Yeah,
you.
you do.
It's so fucking
Yeah, I don't think that
Wait,
ever
what's my
officially
note?
happened. Would now be a bad time to do that? Just like scrape my knee on the floor.
And make this.
Is your internet just not working like today specifically, Mari?
Could you use your data with that like work any better?
I'm sorry if this is a loud noise. I'm like pulling down the blinds, so.
I'm back. It was my mom. She was saying hi because I am back to visit today.
Hi, Maya's mom.
She left.
Oh.
I'm trying
Anyway.
to make this as quiet as possible. I'm so sorry. Oh my god.
Hey, Maya, quick question.
Yes.
If I use detect thoughts on Sebastian, what would happen, pray tell?
I cannot tell you until you cast it.
Okay.
That
I
would
think
be
I know what I'm doing then.
how you say,
Spoilers! I guess I'm not allowed to know if like it would work or not.
I think you gotta try to find out if it works.
I can't say.
Okay. That's on period. Okay.
Whose turn is it?
Yeah, whose turn is it? Am I allowed to go?
Whose turn is it?
Because I don't think Shine finalized what they were doing.
Shine cast whole person.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah, it's Lillian.
Did Nim already roll? Yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, I'm gonna cast Detect Thoughts. Me. Oh, hold on, it's D12, never mind.
Alright.
I have no brain cells. Sorry.
How do you cast? Tell me about detect thoughts.
For the duration, you can read the thoughts of certain creatures. When you cast the spell as your action on each turn until the spell ends, you can focus your mind on any one creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. If the creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower, or doesn't speak any language, the creature is unaffected. You initially learn the surface thoughts of the creature, what is most on its mind in that moment. As an action, you can either shift your attention to another creature's thoughts or attempt to probe deeper into the same creature's mind. If you probe deeper, the target must make a wisdom saving throw. If it fails, you gain insight into any of its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, something that leans larger in its mind, such as something it worries about, loves, or hates. If it succeeds, the spell ends. Either way, the target knows that you are probing into its mind unless you shift.
Alrighty. So you cast detect thoughts. Thought detected.
Yes.
You cast detect thoughts on Seb, or rather, Sebastian. What did I say?
Something or other.
Something or other. But you cast detect thoughts, and immediately you feel this overwhelming buzzing in your head. But it's not like you think for a moment that you're being counterspelled, but no, that's just what's inside Seb's head at the moment. It feels like a buzzing, a cacophonous, like a chorus of voices, all happy. Like, it's something alright. But through all these voices, there was one clear voice whispering something incoherent, yet something understandable, at least to Seb. It's Seb's voice.
Spooky.
Can I probe deeper, or should I wait until the next turn?
You have to wait until your next action.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
Kaylock.
for it.
Kaylock, your turn.
Okay.
Mari is dead.
No!
And then there's Mari. She's dead. Okay, look. Mari's dead.
What kind of vibe?
I'd like you all to know I figured out how the final fight is gonna go on the walk home today. So
Ooh,
Interesting.
that's exciting.
Mari, you're not super far. I like again. It's not a very. It's a big room, but not a huge, enormous room.
It's the room.
It's room.
Oh yes, this room is made of room.
No.
No, we can't hear you.
Hello?
No.
Oh.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Okay, how far away am I from Seb?
I'm gonna say you're about 15 feet.
Okay, so we're gonna do neutral approach and okay, I'm just gonna pull out green flame they can trip and check him with that.
Beat the shit out of the child. Beat the child. Okay, roll to hit.
Caleb beats the shit out of a child ASMR.
Beat the shit
Yeah,
out of
so
the
this
child.
area attack and I don't wanna attack him.
Hit the child.
Beat up a child.
Hit the child. What'd you get? Oh shit. We will never know what this motherfucker got. Holy
Mari said
shit!
20. Woo.
Nice! Alright, that's a crit.
Bam.
I think before Mari died, I heard Nat, so I think it was Nat 20.
Yeah, in chat, I said 20.
Mm-hmm.
Was it natural, Mari? Mari, was it a natural 20? Mari,
Well,
why
I
is
think
it,
chat.
is it a natural 20? Was the 20 natural?
I got an F1.
Fuck yes, that's a crit. Roll for damage.
What?
Roll for damage. And for a crit, you have to multiply by 2.
I'm bobbing too.
I did a cool laugh. That's all I gotta do.
It was a very cool laugh.
Mari got 17.
As damage, dipshit.
But you have to multiply it by 2, I think.
No.
Yeah, but you don't roll a d20 for
You
that.
don't roll a d20 for damage on Green Flame. You have to roll. Yes, you all took 11
It's
damage.
supposed to be a DC 14.
Yeah, so
Roll
roll for damage.
What do I roll?
What does it say on your sheet?
Is she saying her sheet, Mari? Mari, you're killing me. Mari, I'm dying. Mari, I'm dead.
Oh.
Mari, please. I have monologue to get to. Mari, I have evil to get to. Mari, I have a reveal to get to. Mari. Mari!
Average. A number.
Mari, roll damage. Mari, please. I'm going to kill myself. Arg, SpongeBob! I've overdosed
I
on
mean,
ketamine and I'm going to.
mean.
Oh.
Aww.
Anyways, back to the top of the order. And Seb, in case you weren't sure. And Seb.
Who is it? It's John Cena.
And Seb. And what Seb is gonna do is, how do I escape hold person again? How do I?
I don't know. Let me check. I can check. I think it just lasts for up to. At the end of each turn, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On success, the spell ends on the target.
Okay, rolling with save. Is that just for movement?
I think so, yes?
Does 12 pass?
No.
Fuck. So, Seb is still trapped, but Seb's regeneration ability kicks in, and Seb gets 10 hit points.
Okay. It just says paralyzed, so I don't know if, like, can't do anything or just movement.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're paralyzed, y'all can't move.
Okay.
You can't cast spells if you can't move, so. Next in the order is... Who's next?
I think it's me.
Rowan!
Woo! I'm gonna beat the shit out of him with my crowbar.
Beat the shit.
17 to hit.
That hit! Wait, is that plus... Yeah, I'm gonna take it. That hit.
11 points of damage, and then I'm gonna hit him again.
No,
You're doing a lot of hitting.
Yeah. 12 plus 6, 18. Yes. And 11 points again.
Nice. Alright, next in the order is Nim, if I'm not... No, it's Jarissa! Jarissa!
Pull out your trumpet and do some stuff.
Okay.
Do some do...
Like that one skeleton gift.
It's time to do what are we
Okay.
okay.
Okay, looking at.
Can't do polymorph. Okay, Ooh, can I use vicious mockery?
Yes.
Bully him.
That's just a cantrip, so you unleash a string of insults laced with subtle enchantments, a creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it doesn't have to understand you, it must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next one. So, wisdom saving throw, I think? Oh wait, it's 2d4 now, but...
Does 11 pass?
No, it does not. Okay, 2d4. We've got 4 and 6 damage.
Alright, 6 damage. What do you say to him?
You ugly. Your mom
This is
really
for
nice,
Rachel,
but I
you.
don't know. But I don't know about your dad. Your
This is for
shoes
Rachel,
crusty.
you big white fat.
Your
This is
eyes
for
really
Sebastian,
weird and
who
you should wipe your face.
Damn. Sebastian's just taking this shit, and the son's in the other room like, oh, fuck me.
I think you mean in the other room enjoying the green beans.
enjoying the beans.
Enjoy. Green beans. Is the electronica still playing?
Nay.
No.
I don't hear anything.
Hey, give me half a sec, I'll play more electronica.
Play some more bot. Play the script stocks, coward. You won't bet.
It's not long enough.
No, I've got
10-hour loop, bitches.
Welcome
hope
to-
you don't play Danganronpa music once in this
I'm not
campaign.
I'm not playing Danganronpa. Not with that pronunciation. It's Nim's turn. Nim is never going to let this shit go. What the fuck?
We're stupid.
She's going to be pissed off at you forever. In fact, she's so pissed off she's not even gonna do a useful spell.
Aw.
She's gonna cast Magic Missile. Which is 1d, which is cha-cha-cha. 3d4 plus 3. So 3d4 plus 3. Which is cha-cha-cha 12. Wow. So she's standing there next to the door, like she's trying to open the fucking door to. She's like, "Wow, guys, guess what? It's locked. It's fucking locked. Guys, guess what? It's fucking locked." She like throws magic missile. It's fucking locked. You did this, motherfuckers. God, no one listens to me. No one listens to me. Hey, maybe we shouldn't trust the kid who's got the exposure leaking out of his asshole. No, oh that's fine. Oh what? He's mean. Fuck. Anyways, it's it's Lillian's turn.
Okay, so I'm just gonna. Can I probe deeper into Yaman's thoughts?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I think
Alright.
that's just
I have to hit a
a
wisdom,
wisdom
right?
saving throw. Yeah, it's just a wisdom save.
Stupid. How does an 8 look?
Oh, what? Huh?
An 8. How does an 8 look?
Sorry, what do I check to see that? Or do I roll? I'm sorry.
8 higher than your AC. I'm gonna tell
No,
you right now, it's not. It's not. So you get to probe deeper. So when you probe deeper, you start to see exactly how connected Seb is to the exposure hive mind. You can sense that Seb can feel what the other exposed feel just because they are so like saturated with this shit, this blue shit. And now that you're deeper in Seb's mind, you can see like blue around the edges of your vision because it's like that intense. It's got that much of a grip on Seb. But also, Sutton's voice gets louder in your mind, but you still can't understand what Sutton is saying, but you hear another voice. A voice that is deeper, and a voice that is way calmer and not as happy as the rest of them.
Can I hear what the voice is saying?
No. But you hear it. It's like hearing something through a closed door.
Can I make any sort of like save or roll to be able to like hear more clearly, or do I just have to wait?
Well, technically your action was to like listen deeper. So what you got was
Okay.
that
Okay, cool.
Seb's fucked up.
Somebody got me fucked up.
Something got me fucked up. Next in the order is Sutton. Sutton's gonna roll to escape hold person. How long does hold person last?
I think it said
Shit.
a minute.
That
Concentration.
motherfucker hit a 19!
That hits, yeah.
He out.
Bro, this bitch broke the fuck out. So Seb, like, exposure dripping from their wrist, like, breaks apart these invisible strings. And, like, they singe as the exposure touches them, like a hissing, like, pan, and it, like, they rip it apart. As they, like, I'm assuming they were, like, floating a little bit where they're being held, but they hit the ground. And the closest person to them, actually, they're pissed the fuck off at Jarissa for holding them like that. Cause that's rude. So, they're gonna target Jarissa. Straight up. So they sprint towards Jarissa, and they're going to use multi-attack. Technically this is for a creature with teeth and claws, so I'm just gonna pretend it's like magic punching, because I feel like Seb wouldn't bite. Unless. So, exposure wraps around their hands, and like with like they bring down their hands, and it turns into this like electric blue energy, which is kind of cool. So they're going to roll to hit. 2 plus 7 is... That's 9. Does 9 hit? Does 9 hit?
She said in the chat.
What is it?
AC's
kind of-
15, it does not hit.
Okay, I'm looking at my stats right now, so I can't like look at the chat also.
Oh, that's good.
Rolling to hit again. No. Rolling to hit again. Crit 20. That was
Oof.
a 1 and an immediate 20.
Wow.
So, Seb like swings with their like hands, but they're in like a claw shape, and you see that their nails are kind of sharp, and that like if they scratch you bad enough, they could get exposure into your blood, which no bueno. It's no bueno. So they swipe but miss, and then they swipe again but stagger like a stupid amount. Before I make the third attack, which I will, which is the crit 20, that was a crit 1 that I got on that attack, so Jarissa, I'm gonna let you make an opportunity.
Okay, let's see, I know I have like, I think I have a sword or something, attack. Unarmed, how much does that damage do? Okay, let's not do that, hold
Well,
up.
wait, if Trissa like leads, then isn't it like the pact with Chewie happens?
That's true.
Wait,
That is true.
wait, opportunity,
So
is
play
that
your
just
card.
So you have to roll to hit.
Okay, can I just use Vicious Mockery again?
I guess you could use Vicious Mockery.
Okay, cool, yeah, it's Wisdom saving 14.
That's on 14, so I'm gonna say that, no, wait, this motherfucker gets -1 to wisdom saves, because it's a 13.
Okay, cool.
Motherfucker
Let's
doesn't
roll.
have. Give me damage.
4. 4 damage.
4 damage. So, Seb, like, misses, and you, like, turn around like, ha, bitch! And at that, Seb is, like, so fucking mad. They, like, spin around, and they, like, roundhouse kick you in the face. Like, straight Karate Kid shit.
How much
And I'm gonna
damage?
roll damage now. So it's plus
What the fuck?
3, that. Take 20 damage.
Oh,
This
God.
motherfucker's mad! Take
We're at
20 damage.
34, oh boy.
But I'm gonna say that as they kick you, it breaks skin. And
Nice.
what color is your blood?
It's like, I think it's elf, right?
Yeah,
So,
what color?
Can I say like a silvery, or is that too like angelic?
Yeah, sure. I
Okay.
don't care.
That's
Cool.
fine.
So Seb like hops up in the air and kicks with like. Also, Seb isn't wearing any shoes, so this is like weird. Like the impact of their heel is enough to break skin, which is like holy shit.
That's terrifying.
It's horrifying.
On their feet.
But they hit you on the like straight in the mouth. Like that shit hurts. But your teeth cut through your cheek a little bit, and you spit out a little bit of blood, and you realize, hey, wait, I'm bleeding. And from that bit of blood, just starts like spiraling out this a beautiful filigree of vines that quickly becomes a beastly filigree that quickly starts wrapping around one of your feet and then up and onto your hand and into your hair. And Seb doesn't quite know what to make of this. But
Can we
it
all
is-
see this?
Yeah, you can all see this. But Jarissa, you have now gained a pact with the second.
Why?
Nice.
Lillian just kind of like is like, same hat I see, like that kind of thing.
Rowan's just staring in shock because, god damn it, not again.
Fucking hell.
Motherfucker.
Son of a fucking bitch. Next
There's
is
a
turn,
way to grab-
Rowan.
Oh shit, Rowan. Yeah, you can guess what?
Beat
Hit
the
him
shit
in
out
the-
of him!
Beat the shit out of him!
Whee!
15 plus 6 is 21.
That hit.
7 points of damage, and I'm gonna hit him again. Hit him again. That's a 19, so that's a crit for me.
Holy shit, end this fucker's career.
Okay. That's. God damn it. 4 plus 3, 7, 14 points.
Alright. So, Seb's not looking very good. Seb looks a little nasty boy. Little grody man. Little nasty boy, gross boy. Little nasty man. Little nasty
Stinky
dirty.
man.
Little nasty stinky man. Alright, Jarissa.
Garbage boy stink fan.
Jarissa. I'm gonna say with this new pact of yours, at this moment, you can cast plant growth at will. I'm not gonna say this is gonna stick, but right now you can cast plant growth as a freebie.
Okay, well, I'm gonna class plant growth as well because I was already ready to do that.
You just do it like super strong. So tell me, what
Okay.
does plant growth do?
The spell channels vitality into plants within a specific area. There are 2 possible uses for the spell, granting either immediate or long-term benefits. So, if you cast the spell using one action, choose a point within the range. All normal plants in a 1-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown. A creature moving through the area must spend 4 feet of movement for every foot it moves. So can I, like, since it's like control, can I just use it in a way of like,
Beating the shit out of him?
yeah.
Okay, then you're gonna want to cast Vine Whip. Do you have Vine Whip?
I don't.
Fucking Bulbasaur looking ass.
Okay. I'm gonna add that spell. I'm gonna give that spell to you because of your pact. You now get
Okay.
Vine Whip. Because that just.
Bulbasaur fine whip.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say you get. No, I don't want the Pokemon move. I want 5e. Vine Whip 5e. Thank you. Oh, Thorn Whip. My bad. It's called Thorn Whip. So, cantrip time, 1 action, range 30 feet. You create a long vine-like whip covered in lashes out at certain range. Make a melee spell attack against the target. The attack hits, the creature takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is large or smaller, you pull the creature 10 feet closer to you.
Okay. So what do I technically have to do? I gotta like roll d20 and then
Also, since you're level 6, this spell does 2d6 damage. So you have to
Nice.
roll a d20, you have to roll to hit, and then you, then
Whoa.
if it hits, you deal 2d6.
Roll to hit is a 7.
I don't think that's gonna cut it.
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
Is there anything else
If
I
you
can
want to do it again, I'll let you do it again, because it's kind of cool. Cool moment.
Okay. Roll to hit 9.
You know what? I'm gonna use the DM. I'm hitting the big red DM button. You do it. I'm fucking. You do it.
Okay.
You do it.
3. 6 damage.
Cool. So, you like hold up your your vine-covered hand, and I guess over your fear room fear, or at least vibing with it enough not to be immediately paralyzed in shock, you like reach out your arm as this thorny like vine. It's got like blood red thorns on it. As it like wraps around Sebastian's arm and like yanks Seb closer to you. So Seb is now kind of closer to you. Now it's Nim's turn.
Minecraft bed.
It's Nim's turn now. She's like, okay. So you bled and a plant came out of it, right? Yeah, this is what we're going with now? Fuck me! And she casts, she's gonna just keep casting, like, magic and missile until she dies. That is a 7. She's just like she's like leaning against the door like, I want to go home now. And she's like throwing magic missile like, too much effort, take it. Rowan. I think it's Rowan's turn yet?
No, it's Lillian.
Yeah. I'm just gonna keep probing deeper, fam.
I don't think you can.
Okay,
Can
well, I have an idea, so I'm gonna roll whiz save. That is a fail. Hang on. I have to pause and move this.
Oh boy.
Lillian, you probe deeper into Seb's mind, as deep as you can go, essentially. And you feel your vision kind of wash over in blue, and your allies can see that your eyes are like a milky sort of like dusty blue color, as suddenly you are not in that room. Suddenly you blink and you are in a black void. And there is, it's pretty long. You know, like that one bit from Stranger Things where Eleven like telepathically can see into other places and it's kind of like wet on the floor? It's like that.
Okay.
And as you look forward, you can see someone sitting in a chair. This man is sort of on the taller side. And he has a black suit on with a bright cherry red tie. This man has brown hair that is slicked back, and he is staring at you. And very suddenly, as soon as this vision appears, you are back in the real world.
Bro.
Lillian just kind of like, if I can be a touch artsy, Lillian is like so like freaked out. She stops focusing on like having like the disguise still on.
Mm-hmm.
So like it kind of like says, "Fuck this shit, I'm out," and she's just kind of like staring like kind of still like blankly forward because holy shit.
What the fuck?
She just kind of like slowly like sits down. She's just kind of like,
Oh my god.
she's kind of just sitting on the floor.
Just on the fucking floor.
She's just like not dealing with it well. Just kind of like sitting there.
I don't know.
Just kind of like
It's Sun's turn.
Oh boy.
I'm in danger.
So Sutton is not the big happy. Oh, Mamma Mia, Papa Pia, that is not the big happy. Ooh. So they're pissed. As
bitter.
they're not happy. at all, because they're almost dead. But they're going to cast Fireball again.
God.
Because they're not happy. Oh, Mamma Mia, that is not a happy boy.
Are we at least somewhat spread out at this point?
Are you at least what?
Somewhat spread out at this point?
I mean, yeah, but Jarissa's right there.
That's true.
So Jarissa, you better roll good.
I have +7 for dexterity saves. I think I'll be
Alright,
okay.
everybody make a dex save. Woo!
Okay, let's go.
I want to say that Seth grabs the vine and it ignites in fire. And that's where Fireball is centered on.
I got 5.
I got
got a
13
10.
plus. I got 13 plus 7, so 20.
I got 5.
Yep, 10.
Holy fucking shit, guys.
Tree looking bitch gonna
Yeah.
die.
Bitches be like, is tree.
Not gonna vibe well with that.
Alright, what's everyone HP looking like?
34.
49.
Alright, so...
Also 34.
Alright, so... hang on, I gotta do a calculate.
I'm gonna take a safe bet and say I got vibe checked.
Alright, so... I think the only one who saved was Jarissa. Nim is, against the wall. She's, far away from any of this shit. She's like, I'm so fucking done. I wanna go home. I had the worst dream ever, and I wanna go home. But Jarissa, you take 16 damage, and everybody else takes 32.
Oh my god. Okay.
I have 2 HP. Let's go. Bitches.
What the fuck is that bitch? I think dogs should vote.
I'm gonna give this human boy an ice cream paint job. Let's go. I'm about to die. I got this disease.
Alright, next it's Rowan. Rowan,
Yep.
do something.
I bet you can guess what I'm gonna do.
Are you gonna beat the shit out of them?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of them.
Woo!
Okay, that first one is a 9.
A 9. Wow, it doesn't...
Okay. And that second one is a 19, so
That do
that's
hit,
a
though!
that's a
That
crit.
do hit!
Woo. Okay. $14 points.
So you bring your crowbar down on Seb, and you hear just this crack. And Seb's arm straight up just fucking breaks.
Oh god.
And the emergency lights in the room crackle and flicker. And Lillian, with the dregs of the spell that you had to see into Seb's mind, the chattering voices turn into screams for a moment and then dissipate. There's no more loud, cacophonous noises inside of Seb's mind. It's quite quiet. Not even Sutton's voice is there now. The intercom crackles but does not speak. And Seb is left on the floor, eyes wide open, breathing shallow. What do you do?
Lillian takes a second and slowly stands up. She looks at everyone for a sec. Kind of looks down at Sebastian. She takes a breath. Looks back up at everyone. Just kind of She looks like completely freaked out. She goes like, guys, I don't know if this is the right time, but,
You hear Nim say from the back, "Did you make another pact?"
she just like shakes her head like, no, I saw something, and it's kind of important.
Okay. You gonna tell us?
Oh, yeah, right. Like, basically, I like used detect thoughts, on Seb, and I like went in like deep enough, and I saw this guy, and
Lillian.
yes.
You start speaking. You start describing this man. And you suddenly feel a cold hand across your mouth, and you see Squip next to you, terrified.
I can only assume.
What noise comes out of your mouth?
She like notices that, and she just kind of like slumps her shoulders. She shakes her head, and she's like, never mind.
Rowan immediately like goes like pinches Bridget her nose with her hands. It's like, God damn it, motherfucker. Drissa, what the hell is that?
She sighs and looks up to Rowan, and just in like the most like defeated voice goes, you all know what it was.
Yeah, okay. Cool. Drissa, that was a lot of vines. Didn't know you could do that.
I mean, I didn't either. I mean, what do you expect? Wait, question.
Just so you guys, Nim in the back, just so you guys know, I don't have any God sugar daddy. Just so y'all know.
Thank
Bro,
God.
yeah.
Nim, you're my new best friend.
Hell yeah, I'm not your girlfriend though. You already got one of those.
Yeah, no, I said best friend.
Question: are the vines still on her arm?
I'm gonna go cry now. All right.
DM question: are the vines still on her arm?
I'm gonna say they are still on her arm, but not to be reminiscent of anything or anything, but they've kind of like seeped into her arm, but they are no longer like vines like under her skin, which would be like terrifying. But instead, it's more like a thin white tattoo.
Yeah, that's when it kicks in, and she just starts like shaking it in panic.
Are you good, bitch?
You okay?
Are you alive, bitch?
I don't know.
What's wrong?
You know, just fear room stuff.
Fun. Okay.
No.
You know, at least, hey, we're not dead.
Hey,
at least
yeah.
there's that, fellas. We're not dead.
Yeah. Did you see
Lillian-
that? I kicked the shit out of that guy.
Oh
that
my
was
god.
fun.
Is Sebastian dead?
I hope not.
Seb is like not breathing, but like blank-eyed, staring upwards, straight up not breathing.
Shit.
Should one of us check his pulse?
Yeah, I'll check his pulse because I'm
No
standing
pulse.
next.
Motherfucker has no pulse.
Oh, fuck.
Did we?
None of us are clerics.
Did
Okay.
we
Seb's
kill
eyes,
them?
Seb's eyes move.
What?
God.
Seb looks towards the IV drip and like looks at like they can't. It seems like they can't move their body, but they look towards the IV drip and they look at Rowan.
Rowan looks around at the rest of the party like, should I do it? Should I do it?
Lillian, like, just shrugs.
Maybe we shouldn't do that. Nim, what do you think? Should we put the IV back in?
You know, if you ask me, like she stands up and she
Mhm.
like steps over Seb, like that's just insult to injury. Like, man, you're being a little bit of a bitch. But she like steps over the Seb's like dead body, and she's like, "We came here for one thing." And she opens up the supply closet, and she roots around the supply closet for before like it's alphabetically ordered, so she can find it fairly easily. But she reaches in and she pulls out what sounds like a bunch of metal, small glass, and like a small glass vial. And she turns around and she's shaking it, and she's like, "I know my answer.
What was that? I missed that.
I know my answer."
Shit. Do we want to try it on him?
You see absolute fear in Sebastian's eyes. Absolute fear. Like of the highest kind.
I think we should try it on him. Or them.
Lillian, like, kind of, like, bites her lip a bit and, looks at, like, how, like, freaked out Sebastian is and looks at, everyone else and is like, I think we should wait. I mean, like, there might be something that, like, we'll do it all at once, like, kind of like the, like, head thing. Because, like, you know, I mean, there might only not be, like, a lot of it, so we don't want to, like, screw it up.
You hear one word. You hear two words. Actually, three. I'm trying to figure out what the next one is. But you hear three words come from Seth. They are very weak, barely there, but they are words. And Seb says the following. Stop. Will die.
I think your mic may have cut out.
Seb says, stop. Will die.
Okay. Maybe. Okay.
Lillian looks mortified.
I guess let's just leave him there. Because we got what we came for, right? This is the cure.
But we shouldn't just leave them here. I mean,
This kid tried to murder us.
But
it wasn't their fault. Okay.
Yeah, and they're still technically alive now. I doubt that's going to change anytime soon. I'm not going to put.
No.
We shouldn't put that IV in because they might get their strength back.
I just don't want. I don't want people to die.
I don't either. But
And
I care a bit more about our group and gestures at, like, you know, Nim, Jarissa, Kalok, I'm assuming he's there. I care a bit more about us than I do about this kid right now.
but the kid has a family.
Yeah, but if we... God, if we put the... Let's assume. I think... Can we agree that putting the IV in will probably get this kid his strength back? All of that fun stuff.
Yeah.
I mean,
You need
probably,
to Seb's arm is still broken.
Yeah. I
Is
mean,
there,
I
like,
don't have
stuff
anything to use.
Is there stuff in the room that we can make a splint forward out of?
Yeah, it's a fucking hospital room. It's a surgical room. In fact, if the second you guys enter that back room, I'm gonna give you guys a medicine to heal up with.
Thank you.
Peace.
Okay.
Like a
Okay,
full
so let's
heal or
just
like
full heal. Thank God, I was at 17.
I was at 2 HP, baby.
Back to 76, baby.
Back to my hot 45.
back to 65.
Okay.
Remind me to give you guys harder things to fight.
Excuse you.
Pardon?
Would this count as? Oh, I don't even have anything that I could use that for. But would it count as a short
Yeah,
rest?
sure. This does count as a short rest.
Cool.
The spell slots like revive then.
Spell slots revive over a long.
Okay.
This is a short rest you guys are taking while arguing over.
Okay.
For Sebi here.
Um,
God, if only Kalok were here to be the moral guiding compass.
Lillian, like, sits down to, like, take a second after everything. She stares at, Seb for a good couple seconds.
Seb stares back. Note, Seb hasn't blinked once.
Oh, that's so creepy.
Baby! And Lillian, like, looks up back at everyone and it's like, I don't know what to do. I mean, I don't want people getting hurt, but
They fucking karate kick the shit out of you so hard you're back with God. That's D&D, baby.
Lillian, like, kind of, like, looks down for a sec, and it's like, maybe I just care too much about people, but I don't just wanna, like, leave them here.
You know, if like they have a family, we should bring them back to them. I mean, I don't know much about family stuff, but I think that seems right.
This kid just tried to kill us. And if we get them back to full strength without curing them, which we currently don't know how to do because apparently it'll kill them, which are we even trusting that? Who even knows? But if we get this kid back to a place where they can walk and stuff, they're going to try to kill us again because they're still being mind controlled.
You don't know that. I mean, they weren't trying to kill us before.
Do we have a wagon or something?
Oh my God.
A wagon?
I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
I could.
We can take her
help
to
them
Omega.
walk, maybe.
What?
Rowan, I'm sorry, but I don't have the heart to just leave them here.
Yeah, I'm with Lily.
Fine, if you want to put that IV back in them, be my guest when they try to kill us again. I get to say I told you so.
No.
Maybe let's not do that. I'm saying like we just get a wagon and drag them around.
Where would we take them? What are we going to do with this kid?
Omega?
We shouldn't just leave them to, like, die here, because
they are in a hospital with,
okay,
I'd assume,
listen,
more than 2 nurses.
Rowan, listen.
Yes.
Nim like speaks up all of a sudden, like, listen. Okay, your statement of it's a hospital is the absolute most bullshit statement I've ever fucking heard in my life.
No, I'm saying that
Have you ever
because
gotten
there's
discounted service at a hospital, Rowan?
You're right. Okay. Listen, there's probably more exposed people in this museum. Not museum, what? Hospital.
Museum would have been interesting.
That would have been fun. In this hospital, there's those two that we kicked the shit out of earlier. Nurses. Those exist. It's not like this, like, obviously that Sutton guy was controlling this kid. They know where this guy is, where Seb is. It's not like they're just gonna leave them to die, right?
Doesn't look like any of the people working here have people's best intentions in mind. I mean, they're all mind controlled and they all just want to keep doing that. It's
I'm
not
gonna
like they're
have
gonna
to
help.
As much as I was totally right about this kid, I'm going to have to stay with Lillian on this one because everyone sucks here.
Okay. What do you want to do then? What's the plan?
I don't know, maybe
Stan?
like blint up their broken arm?
Okay.
Drag them around in a
Let's do
wagon.
that.
Or maybe one of those like
So we're not gonna cure them. That's a thing that we're not going to do.
We don't know
they
if
said
it
it would
works.
kill them.
Yeah, but do we trust them?
Oh, that's true. They
Well,
might just
do
be
we-
saying that to not be cured.
Do we want to take that chance?
I did say you guys would have to take an important decision.
Oh my god.
I know there's a definitely incorrect answer and definitely correct answer.
Well, Ian is like kind of like gonna cry, so like interesting.
Rowan's just pacing back and forth. Yeah.
Lillian like
Okay.
rubs her arm and is like, because she knows if she asks, she will not get an answer.
Well,
So
that's fine. I can't.
okay,
guarantee.
then might we? Lillian kind of like shrugs and like in her head is like, can y'all help us, please?
Lillian, you feel a cold hand slip off of your mouth and on your shoulder, and suddenly Squip is standing in front of you. Yeah, essentially, Squip is standing in front of you with a flare, a little flip of his cool looking cloak thing, and he's like, he looks like upset. I was like, I'm sorry, Lillian, but it's not time. I can't let you say it yet. Just you have to trust me.
She like nods and looks up at Squip. But do you know how we can help them?
Squip looks at Sebastian, looks back at Lillian. Like, you know how I work. I can't give you a straight answer. Sometimes the thing that you least expect from me, the god of lies, is to believe somebody telling the truth.
Lillian nods. She's like
And
still, like tearing up a bit. She nods again and she's like, oh, okay, thank you.
then he nods and swoosh. Homeboy gone.
Lillian looks down at Sebastian, back up at everyone. It's like, we can't try and cure them. We have to just make sure that they don't just die besides that.
Okay.
They're
Rowan-
still like staring at the ivy.
Rowan's gonna go look for stuff to like make a splint for their arm.
Hey, well, might I request, Lillian and Jarissa can have a spicy discussion
Absolutely.
while Rowan's doing that. Lillian, like, kind of looks at Jarissa, and it's like, if, I can, like, ask, what was all that, like, vine stuff? Because they've never, like, seen you do that before.
I got karate kicked so hard. I gained magic.
You okay? You just got... She, like, takes a second, thinks, looks Jarissa dead in the eyes, and is like, you can tell me, you know.
She's like hiding the probably still vine arm behind her back, like, what? Nothing's going on here.
Nim is sitting cross-legged next to Sebastian, like, I can see it from here!
It sticks the middle finger up behind her back.
Bitch!
Lillian's, like, kind of, like, giving, Jarissa this, like, flat look. It's like... She doesn't even say anything. She's just, it's like, because she knows something is up, even if it's like she doesn't like know exactly what it is because she's stupid. But she's like, Jarissa, you can tell me what's up. Like, I mean, if like you want to, but like, you can tell me anything.
I mean, what's there to tell? I don't.
What those vines were about, maybe? I mean...
Adrenaline, maybe? I don't know. You think I know how to control magic? I don't.
So you just don't know where he came from?
She goes back to hiding it behind her back.
Still can see it!
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but she like gives like a kind of like smile at Jarissa, but it's like y'all making me break character like that. That's what okay. Lillian like looks at Jarissa with like kind of like a half smile, like you can talk to like me whenever about stuff, you know? Like not to like make you like tell me stuff, but like I'm always here for you.
See, Jarissa's scared and she has a reason to be scared. But
yeah. Lillian's trying to be a supportive friend.
She doesn't show that, so with the regular arm, she just finger guns at her, like, gang.
Lillian awkwardly finger guns back.
Oh my god.
You guys suck at communicating!
It's the two worst communicators in the party, what do you expect?
You guys fucking suck! Like, look, I'm having a conversation here, and like, she puts a hand on Seb's forehead with our prisoner. I'm a good communicator.
Lillian, like, giggles a bit, and is like, I'm gonna go, maybe see if Rowan needs any help. She kind of just, like, awkwardly, like, walks away.
This is so awkward.
Wait. Tell your god friend, dude, I don't know, I heard this thing through osmosis, maybe while I was passed out or something, but, like, tell your god friend, dude, to shut up.
Oh my god.
Lillian like looks deadpan. Like she turns around, looks at Drissa and is like, she like this like the thing, and it's like, oh, I think I know what's going on here. Just a hunch, process of elimination. Lucky guess maybe. She just looks at Drissa. She smiles a bit. She winks and then she turns around, walks back to find Rowan.
Oh my god.
She's stupid, okay?
I mean, meanwhile, you just hear Nim in the distant background saying, "So is your favorite Pokemon really Arceus, or were you lying to me? Blink once if you're lying, blink twice if you were telling the truth." Oh
Seb
shit,
blinks-
really?
Seb blinks twice.
Oh fuck, really? I mean, like, I'd personally choose a better Pokemon, but that one's really common, but really commonly like a fave. But like, honestly, for not knowing a
Okay.
lot about Pokemon and also being like created like 3 hours ago, you're doing pretty well.
Okay, Charmander.
Okay, yeah,
Stanny.
Rowan is doing the arm heal thing. Putting the arm in a splint.
Lillian like crouches down by Rowan, and it's just like, I'm sorry I got all upset at you.
I'm sorry too. I don't like this hospital. It really sucks.
I don't think anyone likes this hospital, girl.
We're literally standing next to Nim. You don't have to shout. But
She yells a lot.
okay.
Lillian just kind of like puts her head on Rowan's shoulder.
Put your
Her head. And she just kind of like, she's just vibing, bro. She just kind of like basically just the human equivalent of the Awoo face, like the Awoo face. Just kind of like, they vibe.
Okay, so I did a little talkie with our good friend Seb here, who did just beat the shit out of us.
Mm-hmm.
The information that I got was that Seb really does like Arceus as a favorite Pokemon. And
Wow.
that no, Seb
I mean,
has
good
never been to Jugo Juice.
What was that?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Seb has never been to Jugo Juice.
What is
I'm not from
Jugo
Canada.
Juice?
I'm not from Canada.
Seb, it's just like a fucking juice bar.
Oh, it's like
Oh,
Jamba
okay.
Juice?
Yeah, like Jamba Juice, but like orange.
Cool.
Nice.
Never been to Jugo Juice.
Lillian like squints for a second. It's like, did you find out anything like
Useful? No.
right?
But I mean, you could try detect thought.
Right. Okay. Lillian casts detect thought.
Thought detected.
It's
You
Lillian.
cast-
She's the thought.
You cast detect thoughts, and there is no resistance from Seb. Seb lets the spell through.
Okay.
And you immediately feel this overwhelming sense of sorry.
Aww.
Baby.
Just I'm sorry, repeated over and over.
I don't think she can really like communicate anything back, but like she kind of has a look on her face. It's like
No,
and
you
it's so-
can try. You can. Go ahead.
okay, cool. She's like, oh, she's like, oh, it's okay. We know it wasn't your fault or anything.
And then Seb can talk pretty clearly, because like the way that Seb works is weird. Instead of having like a stream of of ever-changing consciousness. They just are.
Hmm.
So instead of having like a train of thought, they just have thought path, thought road. It goes one direction. So Seb
Uh-huh.
can communicate pretty clear sentences. Such as, I would like the IV bag. No, wait, pretty please.
She like thinks for a second and it's
With a cherry on top.
like, everyone else would get mad at me if I like did that.
Trust me.
Lillian like thinks back to like what the script said about like just trusting people and stuff, and she just nods and can she like do stuff while still detecting thoughts?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. She like she like stands up, slowly like connects the IV back, and it's like sometimes when she comes from like the physical world, she's like, just please just trust me on this.
How's Nim reacting?
And Nim's like, so is detect thoughts like a mind control?
Lillian like looks at me. It's like, no, I know I can trust them.
If we die, I'm blaming you.
Same. Okay, do it.
Lillian does it. She obviously like half like feels like super bad for doing it because she doesn't want people to be like upset with her, but also like wants to help Seb. So she's just like kind of like perishing right now, like emotionally. But
I'd also like to state there's a lot of exposure in this battlefield. Like a lot, it's like on the floor in puddles. It's kind of gross.
she's like trying not to like get any on her
Like lick
while
it.
she's like doing this.
Yeah,
And
just lick it. It's fine.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
remember when she sniffed it?
Stupid bitch.
She like just slowly she's like a couple centimeters away, and she like kind of like goes back to like thinking at Seb, and she's like, I'm sorry, but you're 110% sure. Okay.
I'm not. But I would like to be.
What do you mean?
I am not 110%. That's mathematically impossible. But
No,
I would like to be.
No, I mean like you're sure that like it'll be okay if I reconnect you to the IV.
No, I'm not sure. But I know that I am better if I have strength than if I don't.
She like nods a bit and puts it in. She looks at everyone else like she looks at like Rowan and everyone else again and is like, I'm sorry, but they need to be able to like walk and stuff.
So you put in the IV?
Yeah, she put in the IV.
You have chosen wisely.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, thank God.
You hear the squip just in the back of your head barely. Squeeze the IV. Squeeze the bag.
She like slowly like reaches up and gives it a little squeeze.
And immediately it's like Seb is taking like a deep breath of air, except Seb's not breathing, but they move as if they are taking a deep breath of air, and like they like their shoulders and arms like peel off of the floor as they like grasp like the concrete floor as they like like slowly sit up from the ground as if they're like, like one of those string dolls that have like the beads on them. That if you push down the string, the beads collapse and then they stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like that, but like, and more cinematic. And Seb sits up and they like hold their head. Ugh. That was interesting.
Lillian like looks at them for a second and is like, "You're okay?"
Not gonna kill us?
No, I'm not gonna kill you.
Okay.
You're my friend.
Had to ask.
You're my friends. I don't want to kill you.
Lillian, she's probably like crying a bit at the point because like she's going through it right now. She was like very like her shoulders were all like hunched up and she kind of just like lets it all like her shoulders like slump down a bit, like she like relaxes.
I am sorry. It was a trap, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry.
I was the trap, wasn't I?
Yep.
Kinda.
Great. Ow.
Sorry, I may have broke your nose.
Yeah, I think you did break my arm.
Yeah, I did that too. Sorry.
It's pretty broken.
I put it in a splint afterwards though. So at least there's that.
Rowan,
Yeah.
I'm sure you're aware by now that I am not alive, technically.
Right.
Due to my undead state, I can sort of feel things in my body that normally not.
Oh.
And as it stands, and they hold up the broken arm, this shit is fucking whack.
Whack in a bad way or a good way? Or a
Some like
neutral
adjust
way?
themselves and they like reach up and put their not broken hand on Rowan's shoulder and their hand is like a little bit of exposure on it. It's like, Rowan,
Yeah.
is there a good whack?
I don't know. I feel bad. I'm sorry.
Ugh. Oh, is this what a headache feels like?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it hurts like a.
I'm gonna look around for some like headache medicine or something and give it to him then.
So you go into the back closety area.
Mm-hmm.
And you know that's where the stuff is.
Right.
The medicine and the supposed cure. You look around and you find a drawer with a complicated looking chemical compound on it. You find another drawer, fucking aspirin.
Wonderful.
Hang on, I have to do a quick Google search. Oh god.
Everyone entering the hospital. I'm in the
Yeah.
ghetto.
Ratata.
The fear room.
Oh
The guy.
god. Okay. So you enter the and I decided that we don't have enough hype or time or people to do the beginning of what I wanted to do. So
Okay.
we'll have to save that for the next time, which kind of was the plan that I wanted to do anyways. Because then if I do the thing and then you're all gonna be like, whoa, what the hell? And then we're not gonna play until like next month. So then like the hype would die and you'd all forget what happened. So
Yeah, we're stupid.
So Rowan, you enter the back room, you see some aspirin, you see some penicillin, some shit like that. You see a bunch of you see a packet of open syringes.
Oh God.
There are syringes scattered across the floor. And
Okay.
there's a few empty bright blue there's a few empty bottles that held a bright blue substance. You can kind of tell what happened here.
Yeah. Okay.
But
Well,
you
only kinda.
You can kind of. Now I'm gonna see if I can pronounce this. But you see a small drawer. It's kind of buried under a couple crates and stuff, but you see a small drawer. The sample that Nim found seems like a tiny bit, not enough to cure a lot of people. It seems like it was it looked half empty too, meaning it was probably just left on a desk somewhere, which probably also isn't the most sanitary. But you look around some more to try and find more of a cure, and you find a drawer which is weirdly big, labeled disodium 6 hydroxy 5 2-menthoxy 5 menthol 4 sulfonatophenol diazinyl naphthalene to sulfonate. Now, Rowan, would
Yeah.
you like to Google that name?
I'd love to.
Rowan, you
Yes.
Google that name. As you pull out the metal alloy from the drawer, it is deep red in color. It's almost powder-like. You can tell that this definitely has had some chemical reactions in it. And there are labels on each of the bottles that have different chemical compounds mixed into it. This is what happened when we mixed it with this. This is what happened when we mixed it with that. But all of them still seem to be relatively stable and probably not toxic. I mean, you wouldn't want to eat Heart of the Mountain, so you probably don't want to eat the cure.
Right.
Because
Not like cocaine.
little nasty. But you find this strain of the strain of elements on the drawer, and you decide to search it up. It's one of the ingredients used to create this cure. One of the main components found in the dystopium, as you and Omega and called it. One of the main ingredients in the metal alloys found on the planet of in the realm of the Warforged that they use to extract Heart of the Mountain from mountains. You Google this alloy, and you are given the Wikipedia page for Allura Red AC food dye.
We could have just gone to Whole Foods, damn it!
No, it's the chemical compound. You have to have it mixed up with a bunch of shit. It's one of the ingredients. I'm not gonna be like, you could have gone to Whole Foods. No.
Oh my god.
Oh my, I'm gonna. They go to Kroger's. Kroger, Lillian picks up the Kroger Axel model. Back to business.
Yes. Okay.
How do you feel?
Feel like a fucking idiot. I'm gonna call out to the rest and be like, hey guys, I think I found more of that cure. Fucking red food dye.
No, keep in mind that's just a part of it. Almost as if they take the food dye from this metal. It's part of it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
now I get it.
The whole thing. It's an ingredient. You can't have eggs.
Okay.
Flour in a bowl and be like, this is a cake, bitch.
We only have the flour.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially, if you went to Kroger's, you have a flour, and you have to serve a bowl of flour up for birthday. But here's
Got
a
it.
cake.
Kroger axolotl. Kroger axolotl.
Try. Cool. Okay, now I understand. That
I needed a cool chemical name, and I thought.
was cool. All right. Are we? I feel.
Feeling wrong.
Lillian is like still crouching by Seb, kind of in that like the pool of like exposure, but she's vibing. She's sitting there.
And Seb kind of like looks at her. She's like, "Watch out for
Hey guys, found more of. So this is the stuff that was in the bottle that Nim
Yeah.
found. Found more of the stuff that Nim found.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a fuck ton
Oh,
over here.
thank God! I was kind of like, "Oh shit!"
Did anyone bring a backpack? We're gonna need
Yeah.
some bags to carry
y'all
this
Yeah,
out.
Lillian has her backpack with her.
Okay.
I could probably carry some, even though I really don't want to.
I brought my bag. We can put stuff in.
Okay. Let's start loading it up.
Puts a bunch of food dye into the bag.
I thought it would be funny and somewhat poetic.
It was great. I love it.
That was funny.
So you guys load up your packs with the aforementioned dystopium, as you have named it. I don't really have a chemical. Dystopium sounds cool, so we're gonna stick with dystopium. Or the cure, much how the Mandalorian calls Baby Yoda the child, the cure, or dystopium. Dystopium
Baby
is just a cooler
Yoda's the
name that
cure.
everyone knows. Baby Yoda is the cure to the apotheosis. So as you guys are loading your stuff up, Nim and Seb are kind of like sitting next to each other, and Nim's like, "Yo, this exposure shit, are you gonna like make us eat it? Cause like that's what you were evil for a second there." And Seb's like, "Yes, I was." And Nim's like, "So like, are you gonna make us eat it? Like, cause that's what you were probably trying to do." And Seb's like, "No, that's fucking gross. This was like in my body. Look, do you see this?" Like they gesture to the floor. It's like, "Do you see this? That was in my body. That's just nasty.
It's unhygienic.
That's nasty, Nim. That's grody." Nim's like, "Whoa, let you have an attitude."
I love Seb.
Seb kind of like slumps down a little bit and looks back on their elbows, and they're like, I don't know. I feel like I thought it wasn't a gut feeling, but what I thought was the right thing to do, and where I thought was the right thing to go. I thought that was the right thing, but clearly it's not. You can already see that Seb is like looking better and like perking up more, and like their various bruises and like, so it's kind of interesting. Like, of course, they got a couple nasty ass bruises, but the bruises are like filling with exposure. Like they turn from deep purple to a bright blue, and then they fade away.
Oh, weird.
Trippy.
And they're like, "But I guess I simply can't trust the things that I think are true."
I guess they're done like packing the stuff in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we stop at this point because there's only two of us?
I gotta say a cool line before.
Okay.
Lillian like walks back up to like where Seb and Nim are, and she has like her backpack on her back with all like the food dye in it.
Yeah, Rowan joins them.
Call it the fucking cure.
The cure.
cure.
The
The
cure,
flower
okay.
tea cure.
Just call it the cure, okay?
Curing it.
Can't call it red food dialogue.
We're gonna bully you, Mayo.
Yeah, well, it's funny and cool.
Okay.
Can't argue with that logic.
She has
Uh,
the food diner backpack.
Look up.
Oh wait, fuck. I missed it. I was like, I'm like so tired. I'm sorry. She has the cure in the backpack.
Seb slowly stands up from where they were sitting, and their bare feet are like squelching against the thin veneer of exposure still on the floor.
Mm.
So it's kind of gross. But they take the IV bag and they tie it on their waist with one of their like robe fasteners. So like now they don't need to carry around the pole anymore. It's just like attached to them, which is kind of cool. And they kind of like
Nice.
look at their hands and they're like, I didn't know I could do that. All that magic. I didn't know I could do that. And Seb kind of like reaches down and like touches the floor, and the bits of exposure just kind of go zipping to their hand like fucking Avatar: The Last Airbender shit. And they kind of like it like sinks into their fingers, and it's so fucking gross. Like their fingers absorb it, and Seb looks a little more vitalized, and it's like, bitch, what the fuck?
Gross.
Seb looks up and wipes their hand on their robe, and they say, through Sutton's connection with me, I was able to figure out which room Sutton is in.
Really?
Oh shit.
We are taking the fight to Sutton Hashim.
I'm assuming that was the cool line.
And that's the cool line that I said.
Woo!
Let's turn off
Very
Craig.
cool line. A+.
The
So,
cool line.
Mayo, just to check, you got the stuff, the
Yeah,
you read the stuff I sent? Yeah. Okay, cool.